Your question on the Democrat front, which is to say that, you hear Biden say that he feels like he needs to run because he thinks he's the only Democrat that could beat Trump. Do you think that's true? Is there another Democrat that you think that you would feel more comfortable with? I know you're obviously not a Democrat, but...
Right. No, I mean, look, people will say, well, even talking about the possibility of a third-party run, you have people who are against Trump who say that's so dangerous because you could help him. I don't feel comfortable today being able to say that the Democrats are in a position where they're going to beat Trump. And I think the stakes are so high, we have to beat him. So I'm worried about all of the policies that we began this show talking about. And I'm worried about what we see happening around the world. Now, Donald Trump's not the answer to that. But the extent to which people don't believe they can count on America, we've got this isolationism growing in our party. And the Democratic Party has got other challenges and problems in that regard. These are big issues, and I don't have a lot of confidence that the Democrats can handle it.
It really is. To a lot of people, it's a Sophie's choice, because you're talking about Trump would immediately try to close the border. He would immediately try to get us back in terms of law and order. He would drill. He would be less regulation.
He would pull us out of NATO. He would ignore the rulings of the courts. He said last night, he was this was the second time, frankly, that we've watched Sean Hannity try to throw Donald Trump a lifeline, try to say to him.
Didn't you used to sit?
I used to substitute for him. That's right. Sean Hannity on January 7th understood how dangerous Donald Trump was. He was texting Kayleigh McEnany. And he's still enabling him. And I know he knows how dangerous Donald Trump is. But he's, doing everything he can to say, please tell the people you won't be a dictator. And the fact that he's got to ask the question and Trump won't even deny it.
Well, that's what I said. I think it's unlikely that the worst case scenario comes to pass. But if I give it a less than zero chance that it's possible, then it's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable if it's Andrew gives it an 80%. I give it let's say
I didn't say 80. No, I just said
it's a 5%.
I said anything more. The fact that you're having the conversation.
I know.
Should be
I agree.
And here's the bottom line: we can survive bad policy. We cannot survive a president who torches the Constitution. And it's a terrible choice to have, but that's the choice.
The worst choice, and you wonder why Americans are disconsolate and think we're headed in the wrong direction.
But it doesn't have to be that way.
Well, we'll see whether anyone can. And the worst thing, it's at 70%, he's probably 70% Republicans and 35% of the country, which is not a winning. That's not a win. That's not going to win an election.
Right.